cobra pose. Come into all fours, and from there, now this one's not going to be suitable for pregnancy, but preconception and postnatal, you're very welcome to come down to your belly. Just take care of your early postnatal because it could still be quite tender coming onto your belly, and especially if you had a C-section, you would be best to wait until at least 6 to 8 weeks postnatal before doing any yoga that might strain your belly. So from hands and knees, we're just going to walk the hands forward and come down onto our belly. Try to remember to have a slight lift through the pelvic floor and core as you come down so that we're not losing pressure out through the midline or down through the pelvic floor. Once we are on our mat, tops of the feet are going to come flat to the floor. Hands are going to come underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in nice and close to the body. Forehead resting on the mat. When you're ready, you're going to inhale and use the muscles along the spine to lift you up into cobra, pressing down through the pubis so that we're not really even using our hands here for support. Now this one is strengthening those paraspinal muscles, which are important for our posture, great for postnatal ladies, also good for preconception because as you can feel, there is a bit of massage, I suppose, going on in that pelvic area, and we're encouraging great blood flow through there. You can breathe here 5 or 6 times or 12 times or whatever you can manage without straining or holding the breath. And then when you're ready, exhale, forehead back to the mat. You can repeat that pose multiple times in a row, or you can add it into a sequence like some sort of flow or sun salutation. When you're ready to come out, you can roll onto one side, bend the knees and come up to sit using your hands to support you, especially if you are postnatal and just being gentle on that core and pelvic floor. Or you also could have the option, as long as you have healed your core and your pelvic floor quite well, and if you're preconception, especially if you've never had a baby, if you're feeling quite good and strong, then that is enough for you to keep those hands where they were under the shoulders, keep those elbows tucked in, tuck the toes. At the beginning of an exhale, engage the pelvic floor and core, and then follow that movement to power up into plank. You can do it on your knees or on your toes. There is a separate video on plank and plank progression for postnatal. It would also be suitable for preconception, so you're very welcome to go check that track out next, particularly if you did want to put cobra into a bit of a flow.